The US dollar has been under pressure or remains vulnerable because, when you look at the last couple of weeks, just as a reminder, this big downside pressure came for a couple of key reasons. One, the fact that we had a softer tone from the FOMC, not overly committing to further rate hikes as such. They sat on the fence with 9 members still wanting rates unchanged, only three for a hike. Two, we had intervention where we were Japan and the United States were selling dollars and they're buying yen. Now, last week we broke out of a bit of a narrowing pennant to the downside. We had this bearish candlestick here, keeping the dollar vulnerable as we look to break out the range potentially to the downside and grind down this key area of liquidity around 99.50, which could invite a wave of downside pressure down towards 98. Now, why do we have that softer number? Because obviously the non-farm payrolls last Friday was softer. Less jobs lost. Okay, jobs were lost, 23K. And I already said that this was a high possibility because of all the uncertainty around the war. Okay, businesses going to be reluctant to want to hire, position, so on and so forth, opening because of all the uncertainty around the war. Wages also came down to 0.1%, which is deflationary. So it's all dollar negative. Now, obviously, the key this week is going to be on Wednesday, where we've got CPI data from the United States. And the key is that you focus on a whole playbook on this, where you focus on core, because core strips out the volatility of food and energy prices. So looking increasingly vulnerable at the moment, especially when you look at a 4 hour currently. We've got a bearish structure, breakout retest of this sort of range, this pennant. But we really need to grind down this key area of liquidity. And if we do, which is looking possible, we're going to be dropping down towards sort of 98. Okay, down towards 98. Below 98 would be 97. Guys, you see all this resource in this head. I've put it into various, all this knowledge. I'll put it into various resources you can check out via the links below. Other than that, have a blessed day and I'll catch you on the next update.